is basically about saving lives from space. It's taking images from satellite and using that to be able to get somebody who needs some form of help and support as fast and as safely as possible.
They're working in an area of tidal flats. Tidal flats are not charted, so they've got to get out to the people who need to be rescued. They've got to do that quickly, but they don't know where it's safe to go because they're working in an uncharted area.
The main dangers with shifting sands is you just don't know where they've ended up and what the depth of the water might be in the location where they've shifted to or from. And that can lead to a risk of running aground.
There have been instances where lifeboat crews have grounded their own boat, either trying to get out to people or during a training exercise. So it's not just about making it quicker for them to get out to help people, it makes it safer for them to operate in the environment, and it makes it easier for them to help all of the people in the environment. We're using what's called radar images because they can penetrate through the cloud. It sees the land, it sees the water, it sees the sand and the mud, and then we interpret those in order to automatically generate routes from that of where it is safe to go.
Every 4 to 7 days we get a new set of coordinates, a new set of images from the University of Strathclyde, and I take those and just immediately put them as an image into our WhatsApp group. So everybody from that moment has got a situational awareness, which just was not possible before. If there's a 2 a.m. call out, it's already in people's heads about whether the channel's on the kind of towards the west bank or the east bank, and it just gives a much better kind of sense of, okay, we know what we need to do, and then we use the information within the digital plotters on the boat to reconfirm that as we go out. That just didn't exist before, just couldn't do it.
The data comes from the European Union's Copernicus programme. It's freely available data. We then process that data. We do that on the cloud, and we then send them what's called a GPX file. So it's just a sequence of waypoints that they can upload onto the navigation device on board the boat, and then they follow the waypoints on the boat. It's always great to be able to see your research turn from something more than just a journal paper and actually be able to see it go from the challenge and the idea, developing through that solution, and then seeing it have some real world impact. And that's all the more and all the better when it's actually helping to save lives as well.